who is Slakah The Beatchild, and why did you choose his name?
Slakah is Slakah The Beatchild, myself, and my man D.O, the father out. Yeah. Slakah came about maybe about 10 years ago. We were in the studio working, and we had written a few songs, and we noticed that the sound that we have when we work together is quite unique, and we don't really come up with that sound as solo artists. That's what we are. We're solo artists too. So we said, you know what, we should try doing a project called Slakah, almost like a side project. So we started doing more songs, and we decided to do an album. It's our first album, Back to the Earth, which is in stores. You can get it on iTunes. And yeah, it just started taking off, getting a lot of attention. You know, the whole concept of Slakah, creating something that's fresh and just feeling free with music, was something that we definitely gravitated towards, and something that we did very naturally. So it just felt like the right thing, the natural thing to continue developing Slakah. That's what we've been doing the past 10 years.
Okay.
Putting on records, doing shows. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask, how would you describe your music and your approach?
If I had to describe the Slakah sound, I'd have to say we bring you that butterfly funk back. And what that is that raw funk, originated from classic hip-hop, then with a spin, a little bit of that neo soul, a little bit of that disco, a little bit of that electro, a little bit of that funk.
Yeah.
You know, fusing it all and putting it in like a little gun, shooting that out into space, and then when it reaches out in the hemisphere, it drops right back down, and you got the Slakah sound. That's true.
Wow. Okay. You're really everywhere on the internet, like on every single website, and you put a lot of like, Ustream and stuff like that. So is it really important for you to be like in touch with your fans through the internet?
Yeah, totally. I think the internet is a great thing. You know, I love doing the Ustream and just getting their opinions on things, and just being in touch with, you know, the people who help your career, basically, right? So the internet's definitely helped with that. Letting people know.
You got to stay connected with your fans, and me, like, I'm a really good Madden player, you know, and NBA Live, so sometimes I go online and I kick some of my fans' asses. That I got game. But seriously, I hit them back, you know, they send us messages, and I think it's important that you're able to stay in touch with people, you know, if they ask you questions. It only really takes a second of your time, but, you know, then they feel that they're really rising up with you. We've got fans who followed us for a long time. When they see us out around the world, we're in London right now, they kind of feel like they're part of that, and I always like having that.
Okay. I just thought about a question I didn't think about at all, but the way you replied made me think about something. Did you meet some weirdos?
Oh, I have a story. We were doing a tour across Canada.
Yeah.
And we stopped in a city called Golden, D.C. So we get to the venue, and it's really a weird venue. The vibe was so weird. The owner wasn't there, nobody was there. We do our sound check, we do the show. While we're doing the show, someone got on the table, started dancing. The table breaks. They fall and smash their head. So we're up there trying not to laugh, and, you know, making sure they're alright.